Hi Pisces, welcome to your reading for September 2022, at least for the first 10 days of September at least. This reading will be applicable to you if you have a sun, moon, Venus or a rising in Pisces. I would recommend you to, check your Hindu astrology chart and check the planetary placements in that chart because that will give you the most accurate sun, moon, and Venus and all your other planetary placements. Right? Okay, so I have meditated on your cards. I've shuffled them before, but I'm just going to shuffle them once more and ask the universe to give me the messages for Pisces for the first 10 days of September 2022. Let's see. This has been a theme, I think, for Pisceans for a while. Yeah. Eventually, how many times you shuffle, it is going to be the similar cards that come out based on things that are occurring in your astrological chart as well. All right. So let's begin. I'm going to use my pendulum firstly to see if they would like me to correct any of the reversals that have come out. So far so good. I think they've asked me to correct quite many. Does look like... Yes, thought so. Okay. I think it's going to be a good reading. Quite... Okay. There we go. We have all the corrections now. We can begin. Okay. So why don't we make it into 3 piles like this, okay? In the present day, Pisces, there seems to be some sort of childhood love situation going on with the 6 of Cups. Okay, something very sweet, something very innocent. Okay, someone you know from your past, definitely. It could even be a family member. Someone who's like the King of Pentacles. It could even be you having dreams of a certain ancestor, or someone who's deceased from your life, someone who's either your own parent or your someone from a parent, a grandparent, an uncle, someone who is not here, who's deceased right now. Okay. So you seem to be having recurring dreams about that. And the reason why is because in the past here, you have been doing a lot of thinking, inward thinking here with the Hermit card. Let me show you. Inward thinking with the Hermit card. Okay. The Hermit card, the lamp he has is kind of a third eye. And he kind of goes into his cave every now and then. He's a very spiritual person. Okay, he's a very spiritual person. So you have been delving deep within within your soul. You've been doing a lot of soul searching. Some issues that have been probably impending, or something that you've been thinking about a lot. And that is leading to also a lot of dreams and reminiscing about the past, maybe, as I said, ancestors, deceased parents, or someone in your family who is not with you anymore in this realm. Hangman energy. So the hangman energy is Piscean energy. And usually this is him up. This is the card upright because he's hanging upside down and he's getting his inspiration while he's doing that. He's getting his enlightenment. It's very Piscean energy because the Piscean rules the 12th house. The 12th house is all about spirituality and death and the afterlife. So the card being reversed, it does tell me that maybe you were not so focused on your spiritual growth. Okay. Again, Four of Cups reversed. Four of Cups again can mean spiritual growth or some kind of um, you know, like the Four of Cups upright means you're not giving into the spiritual growth. Okay. So Four of Cup reverse means that because because you were in a state of like, I'm not going to be spiritual anymore. I don't believe in all of this, and I don't have time for it. Probably were forced to go inward and really, start thinking deeply and becoming much more spiritual than you were in the last few weeks or months, which is a great thing. It's always a positive thing. Why not? I'm going to pull a card to see what is what's going on here. So the reason why I think you had become in this state was to do with money, because we got the Nine of Pentacles. So I think you wanted to enjoy the fruits of your labors, okay? You wanted to have a luxurious life. You wanted to be able to buy something special for your family. You wanted all of that, okay? And of course, while you do all of that, you're also enjoying your solitude, You're enjoying your solitude. So you have two cards for solitude here. Maybe you worked hard for a long time for the last year or the past year or even more than that. And you would just needed to take time off after achieving all of that, Pisces. Okay. So here you have again Five of Cups, the Five of Cups energy. So can you see how you have the Five of Cups and then you have the Six of Cups? So there's a sequence of events here. So coming out talking about the past, I think you were very negative in this past energy where you were kind of like, because when you don't meditate, when you don't go inwards, negative thoughts do come into our mind. Negative thoughts can easily come into our mind and they can stay. Okay. So you are focusing on the negative. Okay. You were kind of walking away, like you were not interested. You were turning your back and you were like, I don't care anymore. Things have not turned out the way I wanted, or, something like that. And then you get into the Six of Cups, which is a happy card, past life, old friends, ancestors. So something to do with that. Now the Three of Wands has been clarified by the Four of Wands. Okay, so the Four of Wands is a celebration card. It is a happy home. You look at the card, it's a home here. There's a couple, they have nice lawns, and it's a marriage card. Marriage, engagement, happy home, a settled family life. Okay. So I think you're probably looking for that, how much can a person work and do a spiritual work, but at the end of it, you still need a companion. So I think you're looking for that. And it seems like you're going to get it with someone probably from your past. Probably from your past. It looks like it could be an earth sign. There are two pentacles here. So I think one of, you know, um, either you have some earth as well. You could have some earth in your chart, in your sun, maybe moon or Venus or ascendant. And there's the Page of Cups. It's someone who's young, someone who is cheerful, mischievous. Um, this could also, this could also be someone. This could also be some happy news. It could also mean that you're taking some time out to study, to do some short-term courses. So take it as it resonates. There could be different scenarios based on, for different people. Um, so you have had in the past, not in the past, in the present day, you're having a lot of anxiety to do with money. Even though maybe you shouldn't be having anxiety to do with money, but you have fears surrounding money. When you have negative thoughts, they manifest into negative things, right? They do. They manifest into negative things. So that is the reason why you had this moment of going inward. But I think, Pisces, in your case, you need to do it very often. You can't just do it for a few weeks and say, okay, now I'm done. And it's a constant thing. It's constant work, basically. And work on yourself, is the best kind of work that you can do, right? So there is a way for you to move forward. There might have been some travel plans cancelled of late recently. That's with the Three of Wands, being in reverse. There seem to be some new steps being taken, partnering with others and expanding your plans. Okay, this is completely creative and work related. So it could be that you're also expanding your plans with this person, taking it forward to get this happy home, to reach this point of happy home. Or it could be work related as well. You have a lot of wands in your reading today. I mean, even in the future energies, if you see, you have a lot of wands. So let's see. In the future, there's a Knight of Wands in the future. So either it's your energy. You might be having an ascendant in Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, and this knight is rushing towards this page of Pentacles and this childhood love combination. So maybe it is something that you wanted for a while. And this thing might just work out because we have the celebration card, victory card. The Six of Wands. He's on his horse and he's probably going to some kind of a procession or celebration. So think about it that way. It's also a marriage card, Pisces. And finally, we know that you are going to make an solid offer of love to someone with the Page of Cups, emotional offer. Something that will satisfy all your senses, something that will satisfy you emotionally, something that will satisfy not just your mind but your soul. The only thing is, one advice the universe wants to give you is please don't let your ego come in between. Don't let the illusion of being trapped in a relationship make you make bad choices, Because being in a relationship is not about being trapped. That's just maybe that's just how you view it. But don't let that feeling deter you from making some happy choices. It could also be some addictions to unhealthy habits. Now, unhealthy habits, I'm not talking about substances. I'm talking about unhealthy habits of, anxiety, thinking too much, being negative, um, letting the daily life get the better of you, not focusing on the larger picture, lying, not treating people around you well. It could be anything like that, getting angry. I mean, those are all bad habits. So this card is kind of asking you to look within and see what is going on with, your choices. make the right choices in terms of daily habits and doings. It is the devil card, okay? So there could be some Capricorn energy as well. Like this page, she could be Capricorn. So that's something to think about. Let's see if we get one more right. So you have the High Priestess again. I just had it in the last reading. Okay, so the High Priestess asking you to meditate, go inward, okay? Develop your intuitive gifts. She's the highest order she's the priest of the tarot, priestess of the tarot, female priestess of the tarot. She is like compared to, the goddesses in Egyptian mythology. She's compared to Mary, Mother Mary. She is either someone that the universe is asking you to be like, or there's someone in your life who can guide you, and who's around you, but you're probably not recognizing. Someone around you, either a parent or a spouse or a friend who is very spiritual and who can actually, if you ask for help, that person might actually guide you on how to get back to your spirituality, Pisces, because yes, Pisces are very connected to the universe and spirituality, but I think things get lost in translation with you guys. So I'm just going to pick out a couple of angel cards. Okay, I specifically want to see one for the High Priestess. I just want to see what the universe wants to say about that. Okay, so you have be assertive. I think sometimes Pisceans, you have to be assertive when you meet, when you're in love. You guys get bouldered over too easily. Okay. If you had some kind of a question, and I'm sure it was something like, if you had any kind of question to do with this reading, the answer is unlikely. Unlikely, okay? And of course, you're ready. You're ready, Pisces. You're ready to take on the spiritual journey. You're ready for the next phase of your life. You're ready to accept happiness. You're ready for all of that. I think that was a lovely reading. I think, Pisces, you're going on the right path. And I think I see a lot of changes for you. Positive changes coming up with work with so many wands cards. Well, I hope you enjoyed this reading, Pisces, and I'll see you mid-month again. Do take care. Do comment if you have any part of the reading, resonated with you. Do subscribe and do share to other fellow Pisceans or anyone else who wants to know a little bit more about Pisceans. And I will see you in about 10 days. All right. Take care. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye-bye.